All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, my viewers. Uh, you are all welcome to Canson's Farms. I uploaded yesterday that our fish have arrived, post fingerlings. So this morning I am feeding them. As you know, you are not meant to feed them that yesterday that they arrived. So they will sleep over and rest before you can feed them. So this morning, because of the stress they went through yesterday, some of them died. I can see their carcass. We lost some of them, though some died at their arrival because they came from a far distance, a distance of about 3 hours. And then this morning now, some of them that were also weak after I have put them in the pond, some also died, but they are not much. As we all know, before uh, fish will be sold to you, there will be some numbers of fishes that will be counted as in place of mortality. So the ones that die are not much. This morning I'm already in the farm. I'm now feeding them this morning. We are starting with 1.5 mm. 1.5 mm. This is what we are starting with, and we intend to feed them 1.5 mm up to 2 weeks. And if they want, we have a seed that 2 weeks, we can still make use of it. So regarding to the feeding, these are baby fishes. You have to exercise patient when feeding them. You have to exercise patient when you are feeding them. So you can see, you drop the feed little by little. And one thing is this, you have to make sure, like I'm feeding them here today, this has to be the spot I will be feeding them. So whenever they are hungry, you are going to see them circled here. So now we'll be feeding them 3 times in a day: morning, afternoon, and evening. Then if we are not chance to feed them in the afternoon, maybe I went to work, we can feed them 2 times. But if I'm chanced, I will feed them 3 times. So this is how it is. You apply the feed gently. You apply it gently, little by little, so that you will not waste your feed, and you don't spread your feed in the pond so that you will not waste it also. As I'm feeding it here, every one of them will eat. Every one of them will eat and get satisfied. Anyone that is satisfied already will leave here, then others can eat. It's just little by little. Then after this one, I will give them a little time, like 15 minutes, come back again and put a little feed. Some of them that have not fed will also come and eat. This is to make sure that every one of them is eating, so that some will not be left out, and then they will look like something else. So you employ this method of feeding, spot feeding, that is feeding in a particular spot, and then you exercise patient when feeding. It's little by little. Don't just rush come to your farm and you pour feed, take and you leave. you have not fed your fish. Some of those feed that you poured inside, some of them will get wet and they will abandon it. Not that they have eaten, they will abandon it. Sometimes that is what happens in some of the cases. Some people will pour food, and because the food is already wet, the fish will abandon it. Not that they have fed or they are okay. They are not okay. They just feel that that food is no more okay for them and they abandon it. So that's why you have to put it little by little, so that as it drop, they pick it. Thank you very much. Subscribe to this channel. This is the first feed I'm feeding them in my farm. That's the first time I am just feeding them in my farm. As you can see, they are agile. This is the other pond. They are agile. So they are 4,000. We ordered for 4,000. So I will be updating us on how we go about it. Just subscribe if this is your first time of coming across, and then like the video so that other people can get the video, and then subscribe whenever we upload a new video. You get it. For you that is intending to go into this business, you can establish your own, and with the idea, with what you see us doing, you can do something. Just follow the footsteps. That's why I decided to make it a practical section. Not that I will just stand and begin to talk. It looks somehow. You talk. It's like something that is written. So this is not something that is written. This is something, and it's not something that is just spoken. This is something that I am doing practical. When I apply the food, as you just saw me applying the food, that is the way it is done, and that is the way you should do it. So that is it. Thank you very much, and God bless you.